Alright, so today we're going to be talking about a few things in the ranked Call of Duty game mode. Currently, I actually like how the ranking system works in this game, and I like how you have a rank that progresses over the different seasons, and then a rank that you have for the current season. As you can see right now, I'm a Gold 3. And I also I just like it in general. They have a good selection of maps, but there's also going to be a few things that are bad about it that I personally dislike, so I'm going to talk about those today. I'm going to Alright, first thing I don't like about Ranked, it's also the easiest to demonstrate it here, is the meta. Currently, there's only like 2 weapons that are actually viable in the current meta, and you can almost go into any lobby and you can see like basically anybody using them. Like for example, the Vaznev, and then that's probably a loadout TAC-56 right there. There's almost never any gun except for those 2 used. And if you do, it's only like a few, like the FSS Hurricane, MP5, or the SPR 208. The SPR that you can get.
Control.
Another thing, the game modes. I think Control is a interesting game mode for multiplayer, but I just don't think it works in a ranked game mode because it kind of combines like a team deathmatch and a hardpoint mode, which are both kind of like. Although one thing I do like about this is that it's only 4v4, which makes it so that skill and your winning is determined more by the individual player than by the team. In the 6v6 game mode, you're only accounting for like 1/6 of your total team activities, so you have less pressure on you to play good and not die like I just did there. In a 4v4 game mode, it puts more pressure on you to actually like play the game well and be good at the game. And that's why that's one of the things that I like about Ranked, honestly. Sorry, there's somebody up there. And honestly, the loadout meta, that's just weird. I get that removing tuning makes it so that everyone has like the same stuff for attachment wise, and there's no like skill ceiling before you even get into the game about tuning attachments. And hold on. Actually, I think my team just got him. But I don't like how there's not very many actual like options available for like weapons in general. Like you have quite a few options if you look like only at the menu. But if you look only at the menu, you're not seeing what the actual meta is. Like as I was saying earlier, go into any game. You'll see that there's only Vaznev TAC-56s and occasionally SPS.
We're attacking Alpha.
You almost never see anything else.
We're engaging Alpha.
Like, even just take this game as an example. Just look at the kill feed. TAC-56, 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 and the next one's gonna be a TAC-56. No, that's a Vaznev. Looks good. Nothing but TAC-56s and Vaznevs, as we can see here.
Capturing A. We're attacking Alpha.
And honestly, I just don't like that because it just makes it so that everybody's just using the same thing.
Reinforcements are running low.
It's fine. Like the whole point of Call of Duty is that everybody can use whatever they want. There's all kinds of whatever kind of crazy SMGs they cooked up, whatever ARs they cooked up. And I don't mind too much about the categories themselves. Like I really would have the that shot with KV broadside in multiplayer. Like I don't even know what I would do. I wouldn't be playing this game, but if the KV broadside was allowed and ranked. Either that or I just be using it and nothing but it, you know?
Capturing A.
Another thing I don't like occasionally is map selection. Like there's that new map they added in, which honestly I'm all for having new maps, but that map is
the enemy's low on reinforcements.
Campiest thing you've ever played. But go into game right now. It doesn't have to be ranked. Go into multiplayer. And like go onto that map. Like find a game mode with that map. That's stupid. There is way too many corners in that map, and there's way too many campy spots, way too many ranged things. And that's honestly kind of amplified by the fact that you have only like a few guns that are actually viable, because Vaznev takes like 4 shots to kill at close range. TAC 56 takes 5 shots no matter where you are, or something like that.
Control.
And then everything else just kind of like falls behind in DPS or handling overall. Like for example, you could run the like Lockman 556, but then you have to deal with the downsides of not having as fast of a time to kill and just being like a slower weapon in general. Because the TAC 56 is so forgiving in how you build it. You can basically build that thing as an SMG and use it at sniper ranges and still like be better than snipers.
We've taken the lead.
And honestly, that's even more amplified again because most of this, like, most of the smaller, most of the maps in this game are smaller. So if you have a gun that's great at close range and long range, casually jumping on a TAC 56.
The enemy's taking the lead.
If you have a gun that's good at close range and long range, and is like overall handling is like better than most other guns, talking about the TAC 56, then you're gonna be seeing nothing but the TAC 56 in this game. In that mode. Especially when it's a ranked mode and how like stuff matters. Like right now, on the bottom of the teams I'm not playing very good. That's gonna affect how well I play, no matter if it's I just something I like is you gain and lose SR depending on how well you win or lose, and depending on how well you win the team. Wow, I'm surprised. But you also have the scoring, just the ranking system, depending on how many matches you just win overall, like the overall rank.
Taking contact at Alpha.
And honestly, you can even see the devs and the not the devs, like the people who like add and update this game. They're leaning into that. Like you had the Lockman, the Cast-Off 55.
We took a loss there. Let's not repeat.
You have the Cast-Off 762, which literally just got straight up removed for no particular reason, but it was in the ranked meta, and like. They just removed it and made room for the TAC 56. Same with the Hemlock. I didn't like the Hemlock being in there because it was one of those new OP weapons that just got added in, so people, and it was OP, so just so people like actually used it, you know. Honestly, I like how that one got removed because that one was just way. That one was even better than the TAC 56 in ranked, if our experience is correct. But the fact that you can only see like 2 guns and like almost the entire like ranked meta, and like that's just not fun. So it's like being good at like a really OP gun doesn't mean you're good at the game. An incredibly OP gun. My aim there should definitely put me in some of the wrongs, but I can make up for that, because if I were someone using a TAC 56 or a Vaznev, I can make up for that. And yes, I do have a TAC 56 and a Vaznev on both my classes somewhere. But I don't usually use it that much. I just kind of use it as last resort when nothing else is good.
Capturing B.
Oh, why did I get damage markers?
Attacking Bravo.
That's weird. I probably should have expected to be behind anyway. But another thing is, because those 2 weapons are like so prevalent and powerful, you get a lot of people who just straight up camp with those weapons, and there's not much you can do about it because they're using the exact same weapon, presumably. And like, what are you gonna do? They've got every advantage in the book except for the fact that you know where they are. So there's like really nothing you can even do to level it down.
Capturing B.
Okay, and that should not have been a hit marker, but alright. So it literally just comes down to modes like this, where people playing defense, it's just so much easier to play defense than offense, it's not even funny. And because of that, like, you just get modes where people with similar skills, they don't win by individual skill, they just win because somebody messed up while playing defense at some point. Right to there.
Hostile cruise missile incoming. Engaging Bravo. You're low on reinforcements.
then you also have situations
1
like
minute
this
left.
where everyone's just killing the absolute shit out of our spawns, and there's nothing we can do about it because, like, well, we can't win them in a gunfight because they know exactly where we're coming from, and if they
Capturing B.
and like, what are we gonna do? Like, DPS challenge them with the gun that has a lower DPS than theirs? Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Final 30 seconds.
Actually, wait. We gotta get. And honestly, that's one thing I dislike again about this
No
game.
support is available at
Is
this time.
you're
on your own.
The skins, like, you have a bunch. You
10
can't
seconds.
choose which team you want. It's like randomly selected for you, like Portac or whatever it is. Portac or Spec Brew. So you have a skin you want to use in Spec Brew, you can't use it because you get on the Portac team.
Mission
So
failed.
that just ends up
Return to
people not
base.
using the skin they like, but it doesn't really matter if everybody's wearing the same skin, right? Which that tends to be the case. A lot of ranked players just wear the exact same skin anyway. Like, look at that, like the variant of that skin right there, the ranked skin, because a lot of players are players who don't want to buy skins and whatnot. So they're gonna be using the free skins that they get from just playing the game. And honestly, that's just my opinion on ranked. Overall, it's the best, but there's definitely a lot of fine tuning that you can do. And yeah, see you all next time.